Hi, good morning. My name is Austin, and this is Adalina. We are animal care specialists here at Brookfield Zoo Chicago. We are lucky animal care specialists to get to work with this pack of wolves here in celebration of Wolf Awareness Week. We wanted to kind of take you guys behind the scenes and show you what we do on a day-to-day basis to care for these guys, what makes them special compared to other species here at the zoo, and what makes them special to their species as a whole. Unlike most of the other animals we have here, Mexican wolves are a little bit different. Technically, all Mexican wolves are under the jurisdiction of the U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service. So we work very closely with the U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service and with local wildlife management agencies in Arizona and in New Mexico, specifically because U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service wants to make sure that all wolves in managed care are potential re-release candidates. And for that reason, we have to manage them differently than we manage any other animals here. Normally, we're very hands-on with the animals that we care for, and we train them quite a bit to be voluntary participants in their care. That is something that we cannot do with Mexican wolves, because the biggest goal is making sure that they are not accustomed to any sort of human behaviors as much as possible. That means we minimize how much time we spend anywhere near them. We try to make sure that we are out of view when we're giving them food. If we raise wolves that start to see humans as sources of food, that all of a sudden becomes a potential source of conflict if one of those wolves were to be sent out to the wild. So we do not often do adult releases. With Mexican wolves, instead, we often send young pups out to the wild in a management technique that we call cross-fostering, where when pups are about 10 days old, we will take pups from moms in managed care, and we will take them out to wild moms that have had litters of pups at about the same age. We will give the wild mom the pups that were born in managed care, and that helps to bolster both overall numbers of wild wolves. It also helps to boost the overall genetic diversity of wild wolves.
So every day, first thing in the morning, as we go and do a perimeter check on the wolves. The wolf yard is a yard that we have to go in with 2 people. So this way to the wolves. They need some food. We're gonna put some food here. We do bring tools with us. One person is always looking around, and then the other person can then service. But I'll put the rest over here. And then we'll have to change their water out. And we do like a quick scan of the yard. These are Nelson waters. So these are nice because they are heated in the winter. There's a heating element in there. And so actually it's weighted. So if when the weight gets too much, it like stops. And that's enough water. So as they drink, it'll fill it so that there's always water in there. It's pretty nice. And it doesn't freeze in the winter. Oh, there's some bones right here. So these are bones that we would have fed the other day. So like, look around, but you can pick some of these bones up. We'll like remove them. Bones. They like to eat the marrow from the inside. That's the tastiest part.
Thank you for joining us and for taking a look behind the scenes at how we care for our Mexican wolves here, what makes them different from other animals that we have here, and what makes them so important for Mexican wolves in the wild.